Namaste, everyone. A very warm welcome to Multidimensional Soul YouTube channel. This is Akanksha. We covered a lot of topics on this channel. There are different playlists on this channel, so you can check out all of that. This particular initiative is created as a tribute to my son and spirit guide Arnav. The intention is to spread the wisdom and knowledge which has been there since ancient times. So, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, subscribe to my channel. If you have already subscribed, welcome back.
Finding Inner Assurance That God is With You. By Paramahansa Yogananda. The Sanskrit word for faith is wonderfully expressive. It is Vishvas. The common literal rendering, to breathe easy, have trust, be free from fear, does not convey the full meaning. Sanskrit shvas refers to the motions of breath, implying thereby life and feeling. Vi conveys the meaning of opposite, without. That is, he whose breath, life, and feeling are calm, he can have faith born of intuition. It cannot be possessed by persons who are emotionally restless. The cultivation of intuitive calmness requires unfoldment of the inner life. When developed sufficiently, intuition brings immediate comprehension of truth. You can have this marvelous realization. Meditation is the way. Meditate with patience and persistence. In the gathering calmness, you will enter the realm of soul intuition. Throughout the ages, those beings who attained enlightenment were those who had recourse to this inner world of God communion. Jesus said, "When thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly." Go within the self, closing the door of the senses and their involvement with the restless world, and God will reveal to you all his wonders. If you live with the consciousness that you are his child and that he is your father and make up your mind to do your best with dogged determination, then in spite of obstacles, and even if you make mistakes, his power will be there to help you out. I live by that law. In San Francisco, in 1925, I had only $200 in the bank and was about to begin a lecture campaign. I did not have enough money even to make a start, and many large bills had to be paid. I said, "God is with me. He has given me this trouble and he will look after me. I am doing his work, I know he will help me. If the whole world forsakes you, but you know that he is with you, his law will work its wonders for you." When my secretary came to me and I told him how much we had in the bank, he literally collapsed on the floor. I said, "Get up." He was shaking. "We are going to jail for not paying our bills." I said, "We are not going to jail. In 7 days, we will have all the money we need for the campaign." He was a doubting Thomas, but I had faith. I was not in need of money for any gain of my own, but to spread God's work. I had no fear, even for the enormity of my troubles. Fear is afraid of me. What is there to fear? Nothing should give you fear. Face all troubles with faith in God and you will conquer. Bhagavad Gita says, "With heart absorbed in me, and by my grace, thou shalt overcome all impediments." And think of it. I was walking in front of the Palace Hotel when an elderly woman came up to me and said, "Can I talk with you?" We exchanged a few words and then out of the blue she said, "I have money to burn. Can I help you?" I replied, "I don't need your money. Why should you offer money to me when you don't even know me?" She answered, "But I do know you. I have heard so much about you." And right there she wrote out a check for $27,000. I saw in that the hand of God. I live by faith in God. My power is God. I do not believe in any other power. As I concentrate on that power, it works through me. That power of God is working with you also. You will see it is so if you have faith and know that prosperity comes not from material sources but from God. The Lord doesn't tell you that you do not have to think for yourself, nor that you need not use your initiative. You have to do your part. The point is, if you cut yourself off from the source by wrong actions and desires, and by lack of faith and divine communion, then you cannot receive his all-powerful help. But if you are guided by attunement with God, he will help you to do the right thing, and to avoid mistakes. The way to start is by deep and regular morning and evening meditation. The more you meditate, the more you will realize there is something behind the kingdom of ordinary consciousness where a great peace and happiness reign. Practice the presence of this peace and happiness, for it is the first proof of God contact. It is the conscious realization of truth within yourself. That is what you need. That is how to worship truth, for we can worship only what we know. Most people worship God as something intangible, but when you begin to worship Him as real, through your own inner perception, you will feel increasingly the presence of His power in your life. No matter what else you might do, nothing will produce that God contact which comes from deep meditation. Fervent effort to increase the inner peace and happiness born of meditation is the only way to realize God. The time to pray to God for guidance is after you have meditated and felt that inner peace and joy, that is when you have made divine contact. If you think you have a need, you can then place it before God and ask whether it is a legitimate prayer. If you feel inwardly that your need is just, then pray, Lord, you know that this is my need. I will reason, I will be creative, I will do whatever is necessary. All I ask of you is that you guide my will and creative abilities to the right things that I should do. Be fair with God. Perhaps He has something better for you than what you are praying for. It is a fact that sometimes your most fervent prayers and desires are your greatest enemies. Talk sincerely and justly with God and let Him decide what is right for you. If you are receptive, He will lead you, He will work with you. Even if you make mistakes, don't be afraid. Have faith. Know that God is with you. Be guided in everything by that power. It is unfailing. This truth is applicable to every one of you. End of chapter and article. The chapter, Finding Inner Assurance That God is With You, is based on the extracts from Journey to Self-Realization, Paramahansa Yogananda's Collected Talks and Essays, Volume 3. This chapter is a part of the book Living Fearlessly, Bringing Out Your Inner Soul Strength. This book is a compilation of selections from Paramahansa Yogananda's writings, lectures, and informal talks. These originally appeared in his books, in articles in Self-Realization, the magazine he founded in 1925, in the 3 anthologies of his collected talks and essays, and in other Yogoda Satsanga Society of India publications.
This is a series of audiobooks and insightful lectures brought to you by Akankshaa, dedicated to exploring timeless wisdom and spiritual teachings. Each recording is generated with love, honoring my journey and my connection with higher guidance, especially in tribute to my son Arnav, who now guides me from beyond. May these words awaken the divine love within you, bring you peace and inspiration on your own path, and may divine light within shine bright. May whatever merit arises from these readings be for the benefit of all sentient beings. Namaste.